We're here, Dreamtree Media. We're doing a little expose piece on a local business down in Portsmouth, Virginia. It is a party rentals group that specializes in tents and bounce houses, outdoor audio, outdoor event space, and those kind of things, festivals. So as you know, during this coronavirus pandemic that we're in, the biggest thing they're telling everybody is corporate gatherings as they usually see them with a lot of people in a really small area can't happen. But we wanted to take this time to showcase some of these local businesses that are being impacted by this and get a little behind the scenes of who they are, what makes them tick, and why they're such a needed piece of our community and why you guys need to check these guys out. And they have some of the coolest stuff. We can't wait to show you guys what's going on. We're gonna go in and check it out together. All right, so back here is where they are currently storing all of these goods, tablecloths, tables, tents, like we just talked about. I mean, everything down to the plants that they set up. These military graduation flags and everything are actually just behind my cameraman, Dean, here. We're gonna walk you through the place. This is so cool to see all of this that they have going on here, guys. And we got some really cool stuff coming for how we plan to put these guys back in the game in the next coming weeks with what they have going on. So let's take a walk. All right, so we just came into the warehouse. Like up top, we got a lot of these plants and other decorations that they constantly use. Y'all, every color of tablecloth you could ever possibly imagine is in here. And look at every single one of these. These are laundered in-house, so they are in charge of their own sanitation, how they clean it. Quality control is paramount for this group. Included in this is a really cool area in the back we can't wait to show you guys. So we got snow cone machines, popcorn machines, every type of catering thing you could ever dream of. I mean, it's just in here. Chairs. Thousands and thousands of chairs for graduations, college graduations, high school graduations, like we said, military graduations, these festivals, catering. We've even got stuff over here for a casino night that's going on. You know, like these guys can set up anything. Over 60 different types of tents that are back here that they own, clean, maintain themselves here in-house. This is the cool stuff. Our idea that we're kicking around with Mike is to find a way of getting churches back engaged with their community, especially through this Easter service time. So this is their staging. They got piles and piles of staging that they can set up on site outside so that we can still be conforming to that social distancing, but we can still, as a community of believers, come back together on Easter Sunday. So this is something that we're going to be showcasing over the next couple of days, is this idea that we'll be able to meet together without actually being together, with safety, safe distances, keeping the worship team safe, keeping the congregation safe, spreading this thing out much bigger than our facilities allow, and God willing, with good weather, we'll be able to pull some of that off for some local churches. Again, more of the thousands and thousands of chairs that are in here. We got them in white, we got them in black, and we got some with some cloth on it. There are so many in here. Come on. All right, so what I really wanted to show you guys is back in this area. Is dedicated to service, maintenance, and cleaning, from the chairs to the tents. Everything else that comes in here gets cleaned, sanitized, and to a level that I was blown away about. So we're gonna show you a couple of the machines that they use for just cleaning the chairs every single use, because as the owner Mike says, no one wants to rent a dirty chair or a dirty tent. So it goes out there looking like the day it was made every time with this location. So let's go check it out. Over here, we got these custom designed washing and drying locations for every single one of these tents. So every one of them gets sprayed down, hosed, run up to dry, and repackaged every time they use it. So every time, this is stuff they were doing already. They were sanitizing their tents prior to even the thought of sanitizing anything. Like hand sanitizer, well, everybody's gotten, reconnected with that. But these guys have been doing this for years. So get this is the coolest thing ever. So could use a better name, but obviously it does what it says. It cleans chairs. So these stacks of chairs, every time they get used, get ran through this thing and sanitized, and it is like a little car wash for your chairs. So it's car wash bristles in there, sanitizer goes in there, they go back out, they get repackaged every single time they use them. So A lot of what we're showing you here is that this can safely be done for some of these churches that we're about to showcase here, creating little family pods, 10, 12, 15 feet apart from each other so that we can have community in a safe way. I know that we're talking about sheltering in place and keeping that distance, because at the end of the day, most of our places that we go don't take sanitizing as seriously as these guys. But the community at church is struggling to get their people back together, and we are trying to come up with an idea to best facilitate that through these folks like this.